FPL camper on the road, chasing points where dreams are sold.
Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is Game Week review for Game Week 1. The FPL season has officially started. We had our first game week. Well, there's one game left tonight. But anyways, we have our first game week and wow, what a start. People are losing their heads. I wonder how many wild cards have been activated already. Some very hot picks blanking left, right, and center. Some players that weren't looked at overperforming, maybe performing very well this weekend, but we're gonna look into all of that. But wow, nice to be back. I've had a average start. I think I'm on 59 points. I've seen people with way over 70, but also I think the most of the players with over 70 points, unless they had Holland and Chris Wood together, they were probably most likely, casual players, But it's fine. They're going to forget to update their teams in a few weeks' time. So we'll catch up. We'll catch up. We'll be there. We'll be there. It's going to be glorious. Yes. Should we jump straight into it? Let's just keep it short. And we'll comment on some of the games and what happened. The points. I'm still happy with my team. I don't think I'm going to make any transfers, although I am thinking next game week already. Those knees are jerking. Those knees are jerking. Let's just go to the fantasy app over here. No. One more time. Go to fantasy app over here. The app is taking longer than usual. Go to fantasy. There you go. 59 points. Average 51. So just above average. It's funny because it says red arrow, but red arrow from what? I was thinking this yesterday. Like, why do we get red? Who gets a green arrow? Like, who gets a green arrow on the first game week? Like, shouldn't all the arrows on the first game week be gray? I mean, this is the start. We literally just started. Like, what am I getting red arrow from? Where am I dropping from? Like, I wasn't in any rank to be dropping or climbing. So why aren't the arrows gray, bro? Like FPL, just do your thing. There's so many glitches in this new app as well, and I'll show you now. So we go to points over here, 59 points. Okay, let's just see the rank. 2,400,000 something thousand. Doesn't matter. Who cares? The first game week. It's probably gonna drop more because some managers have, Kieran Dewsbury Hall, KDH as they're calling him, the new KDB tonight. So I might drop if he does well. And other players. DI, I think, is highly owned. But let's just go to points. And look at this. Look at my bench. What's up, FPL? How you doing? Mark. What's happening? What's happening with your app? Huh? It says 0 points. Dubravka, Richards, who got 6 points. Here we go. Here it says 6 points. I should have played probably, but I didn't think they would keep a clean sheet against Chelsea away. Chelsea, by the way, underwhelming. I didn't watch the game. That's the thing. Just based on the reactions of people on Twitter. And Chelsea fans as well. A bit meh, that performance was. Maybe Newcastle, Crystal Palace was good as well. But, remains to be seen. I've got triple Chelsea, somehow, and triple Crystal Palace. So, I don't know how I ended up there. I don't know why I didn't go for Chris Wood. It's the same thing going to happen? Because I remember last year I went up for Chris Wood like pretty late. I still got some benefits out of it. But I went pretty late just thinking like, no, this is going to stop. And first game week he scores a price. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go through the team. Sanchez, 7 points. I think he got 1 extra save points. Yep. No. What is this? Why does it say 4 plus 2 and then it's 7? Clean sheet 1. Saves 4. Here you go. It's a bit more complicated. I don't like this new app. Or maybe I shouldn't say I don't like it. It's just it used to show here like it was 4 plus 2. It would say 4 save points plus 1 point. And now you have to open this whole thing and check. Jesus. Anyways, 7 points, no complaints. Especially that, I don't know, Cells and other keepers all conceded. So it was good to have Sanchez over there. Van de Ven, again, very good. I'm so happy that Porto didn't severely outscore him, because that's my fear now. Every game week, managers who have Porto, and he goes on a, scores a goal or assist and gets bonus. But Van der Ven, 6 points, happy. Gabriel, 6 points, happy. Of course, Calafiore scored, but then again, we should take the positives that Arsenal still good from set pieces. And that's maybe good, because that game was, let me say, I watched the game on the pub with an Arsenal fan friend of mine, and a Man United friend of mine, colleague. And I told to the Man United friend that I would be more happy if I was a Man United fan after this game than an Arsenal fan, because they just performed much better. And I don't know, I didn't see that coming, to be honest. Historically, Arsenal always plays bad at Old Trafford. I don't know why. Like this, especially these last few seasons when Man United has been very poor. You would see teams like Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Fulham go there and beat them 3-0, 3-1, 2-1. And then Arsenal struggle. So I get that. But at the same time, it remains to be seen if Man United can keep that, that motivation and that intensity that they had yesterday, because it was pretty impressive. Cunha, man of the match for me, in my estimation. Buemo as well, very impressive. And I've been saying it for a while now, since they signed them. Ballers, both of them. So, you can't expect anything less. So excited to see how Man United is going to perform in the future game weeks. I am very interested to see, because I'm eyeing Cunha or Buemo, one of them, for my FPL team as well, if they, keep that intensity and consistent. Arsenal did what Arsenal can do when they're playing bad, stay solid defensively, and were just very chaotic. There was no control over the game, as I'm used to seeing. It was just a poor performance in general. So lucky that they got that goal from a corner. And it is what it is. 3 points. Move on. Let's see. I hope they'll perform better in the upcoming game week. So otherwise, there's no title chat with that type of performance. Milenkovic, 2 points. Sad. They did concede it from a penalty pretty late in the game. So, but it's fine. I mean, so many people are Nottingham Forest defense anyways. He's going to be there for me. Happy to have him. And then we go to Mohamed Salah, who scored on 94th minute. I mean, he was this close to blanking. And oh my God. Imagine if Salah had blanked and Haaland scored a brace. Yeah. You would see a lot of -4s, wild cards being taken this game week. And then reindeers. I don't want to say reindeer sounds like a reindeer. Reinders. I wish I knew how that's pronounced in Dutch. Reinders. 10-pointer. He's been the talk of the town, He's been the talk of the town on Twitter, on YouTube channels, everywhere. And for good reason, I think. Because he not only got a goal and assist, he was very impressive. Probably one of the top 3 contenders for the man of the match. And I think he's there to stay. That's what I'm trying to say. Pretty impressive, because when I brought him in, I was actually pretty close to getting Elliot Anderson, who also did well, by the way. Let's not diminish Elliot Anderson as a pick for 5.5, because he had way higher XG or XGI as Reinders. And he got an assist and was very involved in the game. So I think it would have been just equally good if you went with Elliot Anderson, which I was planning to go. But then I switched last day to Reinders. As I said, it was a 50-50 the whole time. So I know I'd rather risk it and have a City asset out there. And it paid off. And I'm happy to have him now, because has he increased in price? Yes, already. So there's 3 players who had a price rise already. Jesus. It's been one day after the... And it's not even done, the game week. Like, we still have a game tonight. But he has increased in price, 5.6. Who else was it? It was Haaland. Or no, not Haaland yet. It was Ekitike, and Semenyo, of course. Semenyo, by the way, after what he went through, that was amazing performance. I was so happy to see him score 2 goals. And I wanted the game to finish like that, of course, as an Arsenal fan as well, seeing Liverpool drop points, but also for the Semenyo's sake, having those 2 goals get points. But it is what it is. I mean, still can't be overshadowed by that performance. Impressive. Ismail Assar, 3 points. Tough match to start with. I said from before, I wasn't expecting too much from Sara Mateta, but you know, it's good. I'm happy to have him for the fixtures are decent. Forest home, Villa away. Villa didn't look impressive as well. But if you have Villa assets, keep them, because they're playing even a less impressive team, which was Brentford. They were shocking. First of all, the whole 11 was like a bench 11 from last season. I don't know how they're going to survive this season, honestly. Sunderland home, West Ham away, and then they run into Liverpool at home. So let's see. I mean, I'm happy to have a double up. I have a triple up, technically, on Crystal Palace. Palmer, maybe one of the biggest disappointments, because I was reading on Twitter that he had a very poor performance, considering that we're playing at home. Crystal Palace, yes, I get it. They're a good team, but again, by the talk in the Twitter, he was shocking. And I hope that's not true, because as I said again, I haven't seen the game, but he seems to be the same Palmer as the one that ended last season. So I hope that's not the case. Otherwise, he needs to be shipped pretty soon before he starts dropping significantly in price. Bukayo Saka, yeah, it was as I said, the performance wasn't good. He was anonymous for most of the game, but he's still Saka. I like having him. I want to have him. And he has Leeds at home this game week, and I'm going to captain him. So yeah, happy to have him. Mateta 1-pointer, disappointing. João Pedro 2-pointer, disappointing again. João Pedro also a bit of a, I mean, he's going to be rotated. I knew that for sure around the 70th minute with the lap. But you would hope that he will get some returns before that. But now I'm thinking should have gone for Chris Wood. But you know, with the preseason form and even the comments of Nuno before the match saying we're not ready and all of that just put me off. But you know, this is FPL heritage. Yep. So that's it. 59 points. No more players for tonight. Probably, yeah. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. I've seen lower scores. I've seen way higher scores. But we move on. I'm just going to show very quickly how the team is looking for this game week. So I've got Sanchez in goal with West Ham away. I've seen some managers playing Dubravka. I just, with West Ham being pretty poor, losing 3-0 to Sunderland. So I can see way more likely Sunderland score goals against Dubravka than West Ham score against, you know, Chelsea. That's where I'm at. So I am at Sanchez at the moment. I don't want to put in Dubravka, but it's very unlikely that it'll change. I've got Richards from Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest at home. Happy to have him there. Gabriel Leeds at home. Happy to have him there. Milenkovic. Again, I have Esteve on the bench, which I could play against Sunderland. At least play one Burnley player. But I just feel like Milenkovic has that bullet header in him. You can never know. He scored 5 goals last year, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm afraid to bench him for an Esteve who might concede, and then Milenkovic might concede or score a goal, keep a clean sheet, whatever. So for now, it's Milenkovic in there. And then the midfield is the same, except the captaincy is moved to Saka, who has Leeds at home. Palmer, West Ham away. Let's see. I mean, the clock is ticking. No pressure, Cole. Ismail Assar, Nottingham Forest home. Happy to have him. Reindeers, who's, you know, talk of the town. Happy to have him there. Tottenham at home. Salah, Newcastle away. It's interesting to see. This is going to be a feisty match. I have a feeling because of the Isak thing. Yeah. Wow. We're in for a treat. I think it's going to be very feisty. And it's at Newcastle as well. Ooh. Mateta and João Pedro on attack. This is it. I haven't thought too much about the transfers. I'm definitely not making a transfer this game week. I'm not that reactionary, obviously. I have some experience in FPL. This is my, 8th season, I think, playing FPL. So what have I been thinking? I had one thought, but this is probably not gonna. Things are gonna change. Things change so much from week to week. I mean, there's not even point to joke around. But if I remove Salah and I don't want to have him long term and bring in Haaland, who looked impressive. But they also had an easy fixture, so it remains to be seen. But if there's no price changes, I think this would be a pretty good move. Sell João Pedro for Haaland and buy. I have 8.0 Buemo or Cunha, but most likely Buemo. I just like him better. But Cunha was so good yesterday, so involved everywhere. Both of them. So this could be it if there's no price changes, obviously. If one of the players drops or increases in price, then this move is impossible. But this could be something in the horizon. I'm still going to have to wait for the next game week. I'm not going to make these moves. But I have a feeling at least Haaland is going to increase in price. For sure. Because a lot of people are moving. A lot of managers are moving there. They don't want to miss out. Anyways, show the team one more time. This is how I'm looking. But we're going to look at that also on Thursday on a team selection video. Don't see myself making many changes or having any transfers. So it's going to be a straightforward, probably pretty quick team selection video and some of the reasoning behind it. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope this hasn't been too long. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Help us grow. We've been growing. People are writing comments, saying nice things. So I'm happy if you're one of those who are enjoying these videos because I really like making them. And I'll see you on Thursday for team selection video. Bye. Subscribe. Come on. Just do it. I'm waiting. Just do it.